I swear to you, I don't know anything about that murder. You have to believe me.
Why? All you've done so far is lie.
I didn't kill Susan Bates. I don't know who did. You're right, I was stupid and I was greedy. And I was involved in the drugs, but that's all. Not murder. I'd never get mixed up in anything like that.
I never expected you to get mixed up in drugs, either. Do you know how many lives that stuff ruins? Or were you just thinking about how much money you could make?
All right. I was just thinking about the money, but all you're thinking about now is your political career.
Wait a minute. Don't turn this thing around onto me.
That's all you're worried about, isn't it, Dad? Not people's ruined lives, but your...
That's enough, Jamie.
That's it. Your ruined chances for the Senate. That's what we're talking about, Dad.
Shut up! What we are talking about here, son, is you and me trying to find some way for you to piece your life back together that you're trying to tear apart.
It's over. I'm telling you. I'm out of it now.
Not if you're hooked on the drug yourself.
I was just selling it. I've never touched the stuff.
All right. At least I believe that much.
You're not going to turn me into the police, are you?
I don't know. I should. I sure should. But you're still my son, aren't you? All right, Jamie, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I am going to burn every ounce of that stuff. And I am going to keep silent about your involvement with it. My silence is not going to come cheap. You are to move into this house immediately.
Dad, you won't regret this, I promise.
Oh, I better not, son. Part of what you said before was truth. And despite what you think, you happen to be more important to me than my career. I'd like a chance to prove that to you.
And I'd like the chance to show you that I can learn from my mistakes.
Well, it seems we both have a lot of learning to do then, doesn't it, son? No more lies.
No more lies.
Good news.
I'll let Dad explain it to you. Mom, sorry, I've got to run. There's something I got to do for Dad.
Hurry back.
Charles?
Darling, excuse me a minute. There's something I have to do for Jamie.
Honey, this is exactly what I was afraid of. The minute you start talking about that red-haired woman you saw in the nursery, people are going to start thinking the worst.
Honey, Larry came to me about it. I didn't bring it up. Lisa had already told him that I knew about that one. What was I supposed to do, lie and say I'd never seen her?
No, of course not. But, you know, Vicky and Clint are going through one of the worst times of their lives right now. The last thing they need is to start hearing about Niki Smith all over again.
Look, I feel as bad about Vicky and Clint as you do, and I care about them just as much. But, you know, there's other important things going on in our lives right now to be concerned about.
Such as?
Such as the test results we are waiting for. Aren't you the least bit concerned about whether or not I'm pregnant?
Yes, Tina, of course I am. But the way I see it, we have got plenty of time to worry about making a baby. I think it's real cute that you're so anxious
Okay,
to
so
have
then
this.
you should ask nervous and anxious, just like I am.
Well, I am, Tina, really, but I tell you, it's hard to show any other feeling right now but sympathy for Clint and Vicky. Look, I'm going to go back to the banner. I'm going to get some work done. And then I'm going to head back over to Landfair for a little bit, too.
What, you aren't even going to be at the hospital with me when I get the results?
I will be there with you in spirit, all right? Listen, I thought you understood. Pregnant or unpregnant, I love you just the same. And that's a hell of a lot. I'll be over at Landfair if you need me, all right?
Okay, but you know, if the test is positive, I won't even have to call. You'll hear me shouting all the way there.
You got that right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Tina, you got a minute?
Really? No, not really. Actually, I was just on my way up to my suite.
It won't take long. I just want to ask you a couple of questions about Niki Smith.
Tina sees a woman in the hospital nursery. They're
find a strand of red hair in the baby's crib. That doesn't prove anything. It doesn't prove anything. Another woman with a red wig. Could have been a million women. No. No, it can't happen again.
Here's what to do when you don't find the rainbows in this time. Here's where you go when it looks like the rain won't end. Don't cry. I'll give you tomorrow. Let me be the one to share it with. And each day that follows, 'cause we only have one night to live.
Oh, Rafe. Why ask me? Lots of people knew Niki Smith.
Yeah, well, you were a closest friend, weren't you?
Well, yeah, I guess you could say that.
Well, I guess you could say you know her better than anyone then. Details, Tina. I want you to tell me everything you remember about Niki.
Larry put you up to this, didn't he? He thinks that she came back to steal the baby.
Why don't you let me ask the questions? When Niki first came back, what was her attitude towards Vicky? Was she reconciled to giving in?
Reconciled? Are you kidding? No, she wanted to get rid of Vicky so that she could have...
So that she could have what, Tina?
So she could have Clint. She wanted him all to herself.
You think she was capable of loving him?
Look, I know you don't understand this. I mean, not too many people do, but Niki is a... Niki was a very loving person. If anything, she loved too much.
Too much.
Oh, yeah, she wanted to get rid of the Vicky partner so she could live her life herself. In fact, she had a passion for life that few of us ever know.
Did she love Clint the same way?
Well, she denied it. And she tried to resist it, but eventually her feelings for him won out. Yeah, I'd say she loved Clint. I'd say she loved him like life itself.
Enough to make her come back?
Look, that couldn't have happened. It wouldn't be fair. I mean, not after everything Vicky's been through.
Tina, I didn't ask if it was fair. I asked if it was possible. Could Niki Smith have come back to get Clint back?
I hate to say it, but... Yes, I guess it's possible.
Thanks. You've been very helpful.
Rick, I hope I didn't say too much. I mean, I can't prove anything.
No one said you had to.
I know, it's just... Our whole family has been through so much with all this Niki stuff, and I don't want to be the one responsible for bringing Niki back into our lives now.
You're not responsible for this, Tina. If Niki came back, it's on her own. Thanks.
Asa, I hope you don't mind my not waiting to be announced.
I mind very much. I thought it made very clear you're no longer welcome here.
I didn't come here to disturb you, Asa.
That is exactly what you're doing, so turn around and vamoose.
I was concerned about Clint and Vicky. How are they holding up? Is there anything I can do for them? All right. Is there anything I can do for you?
You can leave, madam. That is what you can do for me.
Look me in the eyes when you throw me out of our house.
Our house? This woman needs more than one house. Don't you have a little cozy love nest at the Vernon Inn? Looks real swell in the pictures.
Oh, by that you mean the pictures that the photographer you hired took. All right, then. Asa, there you have it. Proof. Pete and I are not having an affair.
The photos do not prove a damn thing.
We were having dinner. We were totally dressed.
People usually get dressed after a love affair. They also have powerful appetites.
All right. You don't even want to believe your own eyes, do you? You just like to remain suspicious.
I know the man was in the room alone with you. That's all I need to know.
Yes, he was in my room. Yes, we were having dinner. And yes, we were alone. And if that constitutes infidelity, then you and I do not speak the same language.
Amen to that. Adios. Au revoir. Arrivederci.
Well, you can say it in Russian, but you're not going to get rid of me that easily. Not until I have had my say.
And I have heard everything I care to hear from you.
No, you have heard everything you want to hear, and you believe everything you want to believe. Well, I came over here to reach you one last time, and guess what? I'm not going to leave until you have heard the truth.
That's fine, because then I will leave, and I work better in the study anyway.
You idiot! Pete and I were not having a damned affair. I just set it up that way. Make you think that to get even with you for your damned jealousy.
That didn't take long, did it?
Would you please tell me what this special mission is you did for Jamie?
Can't do that. Top secret between the guys.
What?
Darling, he just had some old papers that he wanted taken care of, and I told him I'd do it for him. That's
Couldn't
all.
the servants do that? That's what they're paid for.
My dear, it was a ritual between my son and me. That's all. Symbolic of burying the past and starting afresh.
Charles, I want to know the truth. Jamie ran out of here. You ran out of here. What is going on?
Darling, don't worry about it. Jamie is on his way to get the rest of his things and bring them here.
Is he moving in?
He is indeed.
That is the best news I've heard all day. Make that all year. What turned him around?
His father turned him around. May I propose a toast to the Sanders family? May it remain together.
But he was so adamant about his independence.
Darling, he's not all that difficult to reach. I was just able to point out that it would be in his best interest if he moved in with us.
No wonder you're so successful on the diplomatic front. If you can negotiate a ceasefire with Jamie, you can do anything.
Not quite anything.
Just think about it. Jamie living with us, a whole family together again. I was beginning to get worried.
So was I.
Began to think your life was being taken over by your ambition. This house, the reconciliation, reuniting the family, all that talk, which I thought was just talk, and now I know better. I love you, Charles.
I love you too, Judith. And I love this family. And I'm going to make up for all the lost time and all of the mistakes.
You just made up for a lot of it.
Now, what's the problem? Vince, man, I want to tell you, I'm out.
Out? Out of what?
The crack ring, manufacturing, distribution, sales, the works.
Really?
It's gotten too much. I want to get out while I still have the chance. You understand, don't you?
Yeah, I understand. And I appreciate you coming to me and telling me this. All I have to say is you're not out until they carry you out in a box.
Vince, I'm trying to tell you, I've got no choice.
Sure, you got a choice. You can live or you can die.
I swear, I'm not going to tell the cops anything. As far as I know, Susan Bates was killed by a perfect stranger.
Yeah, that's what you say now, but what happens when your pal Dan Wolick is on trial and you get on the stand?
I'll tell them I don't know anything about it, about the crack ring, about Susan Bates. You can trust me, Vince.
Forget it. I trusted somebody once, and I won't do it again.
Vince, I'm telling you, what you've got to do is get out of town.
Oh, right. I wave goodbye while you stay sitting here on $1 million worth of cocaine. No, wait. I want my share of the money.
You got to leave town without it, Vince.
No, forget it.
I'm trying to tell you I don't have that stuff anymore.
What?
I had to dump it, Vince. That was the only way I could get out of this thing.
You're lying to me.
I'm not, I swear it.
You know how much that stuff is worth on the street? What do you take me for, an idiot?
Don't you see, there's nothing to connect you to the crack ring anymore. And nothing to connect you to Susan Bates either.
I think you're telling the truth.
Look, there was nothing else I could do. This is the best thing for both of us. And if you've got any brains, you'll get out of Landview while you still have a chance.
I'm not going anywhere without my money.
I told you, I'm broke.
You're a rich kid. You just dumped $1 million worth of coke in a garbage can. You can at least come up with some travel money.
All I get is an allowance, and that's on hold.
Look, if I don't get my cash and plenty of it, I'm going to cut off the source of that allowance, mommy and dad.
Damn it, Vince, leave them out of it.
You're the one who got him involved. Writing that letter and send it to somebody just in case I bump you off.
My parents didn't do anything.
Hey, it's a tough break. But they could have an accident. And poof, 1 minute they're gone.
You won't do it.
Oh, yeah? Remember Dorian Lord? Her television set blowing up? I hear that was a real blast. You better think about it, Jamie.
Tina, how did the test come out?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I guess Cord was right. Dr. Balsam says I'm not even slightly pregnant.
Well, I think I also heard Cord say that you have lots of time to make a family.
I know, but I wanted to have one right now. But Dr. Balsam says we'll just have to keep trying. And the more I think of it, that's not all bad either.
Tina, listen, I was wondering, you said you saw a redhead in the nursery?
Not you, too. Listen, I don't want to talk about that, all right?
Oh, I don't blame you. I mean, with something as sensitive as Jessica's kidnapping, certain things should remain confidential.
Well, I'm glad you understand.
Oh, I do understand. That's why, I was wondering who else you might have told so that maybe you could tell them to keep it under wrap, so it wouldn't get...
Oh, there you are.
Yes, did you use on the baby?
No, not yet. I have to talk to you. Excuse us.
Prince, that was very rude. We were talking.
Rude? You haven't seen anything yet.
Look, I know you are very upset right now, all right? But that's no reason to take it out on me. Now, what is it?
But it always is, Tina. You and your big mouth. Now tell me, why are you spreading rumors about Niki Smith?
You're going to have to do better than that, lady.
It's the truth, Asa. Or don't you want to believe the truth? Are you so used to telling lies that that's all you believe?
What I don't believe is you. And anything that comes out of that two-timing mouth of yours.
So you get something through your thick skull. I am not two-timing you. I just made it look that way to give you a taste of your own medicine.
Oh, I knew you'd have to say something like this when you were caught red-handed. I suppose you and Pete O'Neill were exchanging recipes all this time.
For sakes, leave Pete out of this.
I'd love to. But he keeps putting himself between us.
It is our marriage, Asa. And if we're going to have any chance in this world to make it work, it is up to you and to me, not Pete O'Neill.
Why not? He's the one that drove the wedge between us.
Oh, don't be ridiculous.
I'll tell you something, babe. At least you've got nerve to face me with what you've done. But what kind of a man you got there, under the sheets, shivering and sending his woman to do his dirty work?
I am not Pete O'Neill's woman. And I am not your woman either.
You got that right.
I am the woman that married you because she loved you, and I thought you loved me.
Don't you ever use the word love in my face.
All right. How about the word trust, Asa? Because a good marriage needs both love and trust. And I'm beginning to see how much of both of those I get from you. None.
It's my fault that you're slipping out the back door to play adulteress.
Oh, well, it would really deserve it if I did. I have been faithful to you since the day I met you, and Lord knows why. I haven't even thought of another man, and look what it has gotten for me.
Look. The dandy clothes, the grand house, and the grand bank account.
That's really all you can think about, isn't it? What I wanted was a marriage with a man who loved me and trusted me. I don't want your money. I wanted you.
Then why did you throw me over for Pete O'Neill?
Oh, how good. I've done absolutely everything I can to try to get through that egotistical and arrogant thick skull of yours. All right, you want to throw me over? Okay. I'll throw you over.
At last, the truth.
Well, here's a little more truth for you to bite on, cowboy. You do not deserve me. You do not deserve the love I have for you, or the trust I have for you, or anything else. And I do deserve better than you. So in your own words, darling, adios, au revoir, arrivederci. I see that honor is reserved for you. You couldn't possibly want anything but a divorce.
Don't tell me what I want, woman. I'd hoped I had a loyal and faithful wife.
We have been through that already. I am not having an affair, Asa. And all that I ever wanted was for this marriage to work. Now, I am not that innocent girl who believed you were Jeb Stewart, a sea captain. 10 years it took me to be that foolish. But I have my eyes open now. Excuse me.
Hold it, Pamela. It's not over yet.
Oh, really? Is there something you want to say to me? Perhaps in a lower tone of voice?
Oh, this is going to be real quiet. It's written in this document. Here.
Oh, really? So what is this document?
Well, it's just a little, pre-divorce agreement.
Pre-divorce. In other words, you have been all set for me to come in here and say it was over.
You see, I know how a woman's mind works, Lee.
Oh, yes, that's right. I forgot. You have a lot of experience in divorce. Let's see, what you'd like me to settle for is for $1 million.
Have you signed that, honey? We'll avoid a messy alimony hearing, and we'll come out of it friends.
Oh, Jessica. Oh, my baby, where are you? Are they taking good care of you? I hope you know that we're doing everything we can to get you back. To bring you back home where you belong, with your family, with your daddy and me and your 2 brothers. Your 3 brothers. I wonder if Maria told Courtier that he's Clint's son.
Vicky?
On.
No, you hold on.
I don't want to talk to you when you're this angry.
How do you suppose I got that way, Tina? Not only, it's not bad enough that my baby daughter has been stolen. Now I find out that you're spreading rumors that it was Niki Smith who stole her.
I'm not spreading rumors.
Then why is it that Rafe Gerritsen pointed to you as the source?
Look, this is what happened, all right?
Every time, Vicky and I start to think we see a glimmer of hope that maybe you are a human being capable of feeling human emotions, you blow it. And don't tell me that you're not aware that accusing Vicky of turning back into Niki Smith couldn't destroy her completely.
Hi. I was talking to some of the cops outside. They say you still haven't heard anything, huh?
No. The silence is more and more frightening. Thank you for coming by earlier this morning.
Bill is your lawyer. I will destroy him and you in that courtroom.
Lord, this whole conversation is absolutely ridiculous. And we cannot get past your insane jealousy to talk about anything but money, which doesn't matter at all.
Oh, really? I figured you hung around with that Tina long enough. You'd learned something. How to go for the dough.
Oh, I'm beginning to realize how warped your mind really is. And I could almost feel sorry for you, Asa, if it didn't hurt so much.
Pam, do me a favor. Don't do any moralizing.
Oh, it wouldn't do me any good. Because you see, the truth is, Asa, that the reason you're striking out at me is because you're afraid. You're afraid Clint is going to find out Cordera's son, and you were worried about your granddaughter and her safety. But you're hurting me like this. It's going to make your worst dreams come true. Because you are going to end up alone with nobody loving you. And you want to know what the saddest part about it is? I think in some very strange, warped way, that's what you really want. Penance, perhaps.
If I don't get my cash and plenty of it, I'm gonna cut off the source of that allowance, Mommy and Daddy.
Damn it, Vince, leave them out of it. You're the one who got him involved. Writing that letter and sending it to somebody just in case I bump you off. My parents didn't do anything.
Hey, it's a tough break. But they could have an accident. And poof, 1 minute they're gone.
Jamie? Payson said you wanted to see me?
Yeah, Dad.
I certainly hope it's to tell me that you've severed all of your drug connections.
Well, yeah, pretty much.
Meaning?
Meaning I have a few debts to pay off to be totally clear.
And you're asking me for money?
Dad, I know, but if you hadn't destroyed the coke, I could have sold it to get the cash I need.
Jamie, hold it right there. You just don't seem to have any conscience about what you did, do you?
It's not that.
Don't you realize that you were in the business of destroying people's lives?
Will you listen to me for a minute? I know all that. And I'm genuinely sorry I stupidly got tangled up in it, but these guys don't let you just walk away.
Oh, and that didn't occur until just now that you know that.
That's right. So I'm stuck. I need cash, lots of it.
Sell your car.
Dad!
Sell your car, Jamie. You're lucky I didn't tell your mother. She'd have had you thrown in jail. What do you think this is? You think I'm a bank? You're not getting any more money from me. Sell your car.
But there's no time for that.
Then I suggest you get right on it, son.
Hi, darling.
Hi, Don.
Oh, Jamie, you're here. That's wonderful. Are you moving all your things in?
Well, I'm sort of in the process.
So am I.
Why didn't you get somebody to help you, honey?
Well, there's some things I wanted to bring over myself, like my paper and my jewels. Would you help me get some things out of the car?
There's something I promised I'd do for Dad. I have to make a telephone call.
You make the phone call, son. Get that done. I'll help you, darling. Come on.
Thanks.
Never wears this. Hopefully she won't notice. Yeah, Acme Pawn Shop. How late are you open tonight? Great, I'll be right over.
Wait till you take those things upstairs. So, you joining us for dinner?
Probably not.
Oh, Jamie, you supposedly moved in. Now you're rushing out before we even get a chance to talk. What's the point of moving in if you don't even want to spend time with us?
Who says I don't want to spend time with you? I mean, I'll be here so much soon that you'll wish I'd go out now and then. I'll see you later.
Do you have any idea of what our son is doing with his life?
He mentioned wanting to join the firm. I will see to it that that happens.
I certainly hope so. Sometimes I have the feeling we raised a son with a great deal of charm and very little substance.
Well, it wasn't your fault if we did. You're the only one who ever tried to discipline him. I would indulge him. His grandmother overindulges him.
Are you saying that you regret that?
Yes, I regret that. But maybe, because he'll be living here with us, he'll grow up.
I certainly hope so.
So do I. Seems, darling, that we're alone again.
I hope you're not bored already.
Not at all. As a matter of fact, I was wondering what you'd like to do with your evening.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe we should watch the sunset. I've always loved the view from the hill.
I rather like the view right from here. But I will go out and watch the sunset with you.
Rather than go out, why don't we just stay home like an old married couple and get into bed and watch television?
Darling, if that ever leaked out to the media, it would ruin our image.
But that's what's been wrong with our image. That's what's given us all the trouble.
Okay, to the sunset first.
I tell you how relieved I was to see you sitting in that lobby there, waiting for me.
Well, I knew it wouldn't be a long meeting.
Oh, Pete, you were so right about Asa. God, I feel like such a fool.
Come on now. Save it till you get up to your suite and you can fall apart in your own room, all right?
Yeah. Thank heavens you're here. Just thank you.
Dorian, your choice of meeting place is a little odd under the circumstances. Are you okay?
I will be in a minute. You suppose the management of this place hired an exorcist to clear it up?
No, I do believe that you played that role, dear.
Did I just hear you call me dear? Does that mean you still think of me fondly?
Well, of course I still think of you fondly. Once I get past that mental image to want to strangle you.
Do you mind if we sit down? I don't like to grovel on my feet.
By all means. Now, I'm waiting.
John, I tend to get carried away every now and then.
No, you?
Now, wait a minute. This is not easy for me, so I just want you to listen. Having you on my show was a terrific idea. Not just for the quality of it and the ratings. And when I urged you to do so, it was as the owner of the station, the producer of the show, the hostess of the show. It was not me, the woman that you care about, the woman that you make love to, who was urging you to compromise your standards. All right? It was a media mogul.
The media mogul. Well, you know, it's a shame the media mogul didn't stop and have a little chat with the lady that I date before our discussion.
I know that, and I truly am sorry. Because I know that you don't care anything about publicity, and in fact, it's damaging to your career, and I know that you didn't want to come on television and talk about the heroics that you went through to save me in front of thousands of drooling women and lots of jealous men. And it was insensitive of me to push you to do so, all right? And I regret it very much, and it will never happen again, all right? And I truly, truly am very sorry. You may speak now.
I may speak now. Well, I'm waiting for the groveling part.
That's as far as I go with groveling. Now then, am I forgiven? Am I taken back? Am I adored once again?
I tell you what, if I go out and I buy a tape recorder, will you say everything that you've just said under the microphone, into the microphone for the future?
Oh, John, please don't play with me.
Oh, I'm not playing, Dorian. Yes, you do push people too far. And yes, you do get carried away and you trample on other people's feelings when it conflicts with your desires, but that's part of your history.
Excuse me, when did you become such an expert on my history?
Oh, about the time that you were being terrorized, remember? Huh? Yeah, you asked, I asked you if you had any enemies and why, and then you went through saga after saga after saga of people that you had pushed too far, including your ex-husband.
What if you're... Excuse me, have you and her been sitting around talking about my prior life with him?
Of course not, but Dorian, it's out there. I mean, I'm really surprised the number of people that know why he divorced you.
John, stop. We are digressing from the main subject at hand, which is you accepting my apology.
What makes you think I'm going to accept?
Because if you don't, I am going to die. Do you understand? I'm going to roll right over and die. You're right. That is a rather strange choice of expressions, isn't it? Why are you laughing?
Because I do adore you. Yes, and I accept your apology. I was going to the whole time, but I didn't want to let you off too easily. Well, you know you're going to do the same thing again, and I'll react the same way again, so...
I know that.
But I don't want it to become a weekly occurrence.
Is that a
got it?
Is that a veiled warning?
No. That's a right out in the open warning. All right?
All right. If you'll accept my apology, I'll accept your conditions. Can we please now seal the deal with a kiss? And then Cassie goes on to say, David and Jenny are planning a holiday in Paris at the end of the month, and I may stay for that. But I miss you and I love you. Give John a kiss for me. Here you go.
Gladly accepted.
Mm-hmm. And I'm so glad your life is back to normal. Love, Cassie.
Back to normal. Pushing guys around. Hey, all right. At least Cassie sounds like she's good. And you're great. I almost feel like taking on a couple of new clients.
Fine, just as long as it doesn't put your life in any danger. It is your career. You may decide if you wish to put your life in danger on a daily basis. Just peachy with me.
Dorian! John!
Oh, Judy. Hello, darling.
How good to see you. Well, no wonder you're not at WBLE. Hi. You're in my lobby.
Your lobby? I thought Herb had checked you into the Vernon Inn.
Oh, yeah, he did, and I had one night of absolute luxury, but This is cheaper. I rented a closet for practically nothing.
Oh, no, how's it feel to be out in the real world again?
Well, great, except it's terrible to discover that there are as many weirdos out here as there were in there. I mean, Vicky and Clint's baby?
Yes, it's just too horrible to even think of.
Did Vicky tell you that I was visiting her last night and we talked about Jessica and then she got kidnapped? It's too spooky.
In fact, maybe we better not even talk about it. We'll all end up in tears. So, Jeannie, what were you doing over at WVLE?
Oh, well, I came to ask you if you had any kind of a job that I could do. I mean, I can do anything, from sweep the floor to anchor the nightly news.
Oh, well, of course. I'll see what I can find for you.
Well, you could probably use another secretary or a gopher or something as busy as you are.
Always. Do you type?
No, but I can run a coffee machine, and I'm great at answering the phone. Dorian Lord's office? Who's calling, please? No, she's not in at the moment. She's at a meeting. May I take a message? And I make great coffee, or at least my husband used to think so. But then again, my boyfriend, you know, the one who forged all the checks, he didn't like my coffee, but...
Well, sweetheart, I will just do some investigating, and I'm sure we will come up with something to utilize your many talents. But, speaking of my station, I am due at the Vernon Inn at this very moment. I have to do a pre-interview with my guest for tomorrow's show.
And I've got to get moving myself.
Jeannie, why don't you meet me first thing tomorrow morning?
Okay, 8 o'clock, I'll be there.
Make it 10. Do you need any money?
No, Herb lent me some money, and I have enough to last about 24 more hours before I have to mug somebody.
Oh, not funny, Jeannie.
A little jailhouse humor.
Live without that.
Thanks a lot, Dorian.
Yes.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Okay, honey.
Okay. Ciao.
Vince, it's about time. I thought I might have to carry out a threat or two.
Here. And after that, the well runs dry, so take it and leave town.
How much?
5,000.
You leaking brains?
Listen, man, I had to pawn a diamond ring of my mother's to get this, and I can't get any out of my dad.
Look, you still have the coke.
I told you, it's gone. No more. This is it, Vince. Time to split.
What is wrong with you, besides the obvious?
That girl sitting over there, she's one of the inmates we borrowed to process the crack.
So she's never seen either one of us before?
Wrong. She saw me for a second, and I think she recognizes me.
Well, then you better just go over and check out.
Excuse me, miss.
Yeah?
I thought for a minute maybe we recognized each other from somewhere.
I never saw you before in my life.
My mistake. Sorry.
No problem.
No problem. Didn't you see her eyes? She was terrified. Look, let me handle this. I'll make sure she never remembers your face.
No way are you going to handle this. My God, don't you think we've got enough hanging over our head with the crack and the murder?
Not to mention the bomb in Dorian Lord's apartment. All right, you can handle it this time. But you make sure that you persuade her your way. Because if you don't, I'll persuade her mine. I'll talk to you later.
Yes, Charles Sanders speaking.
Dad, I got a real problem. One I didn't know I had a few minutes ago.
I'm listening.
One of the inmates who's now out of Statesville saw me, and she knows that I'm connected to the... You know.
Yes, I know.